Hello guys and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great day. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming events, the upcoming collab, that is the Duck Collab, and also I'm going to be showcasing a little bit about the upcoming Homestead System. So the Homestead, which is basically like player housing or something, you kind of get your own island. It's going to be releasing on October 9th. So I will do a very short showcase on this system, just a little bit. I'm going to put an in-depth video later on only on the Homestead. But just to quickly showcase this, you're going to be having a new quest called building your homestead from scratch. You're going to do this quest pretty quickly. This will unlock the island for you. So just do that, click that, and you should have access to Coconut Spring Isle, so you can now teleport there, and that is your homestead. So to like quickly just showcase a little bit is you're going to be using your homestead coins that you get from the quest and stuff to unlock buildable areas. For example, one here, let's just quickly unlock this, and boom, this is now a buildable area for you. So once you've unlocked a buildable area, you can go to your build menu over here, and then you're going to have access to something like the beach house, and then you have your cube production and stone production. For example, your beach house will require these materials which you do not have enough of. You can buy some of these materials from this NPC over here. Let me quickly show you guys. So she does have access to this. However, this will require homestead coins, which I don't have access to. This is something I'm going to be getting when you do the quest and stuff. The quest right now requires us to build a lumber mill. So lumber mill is something that gives you access to some of those resources, so wood and stone. So we can quickly build one of these here. Yeah, some of these buildings you can't really move them, so they are like set up the way they are by default. So yeah, but yeah, that should give you your wood production there. Level 1 lumber mill, I'm gonna craft that. And there you go, you crafted our lumber mill. So it is actually a very interesting system, and it's actually kind of in-depth. So you want to, it kind of will be using the pets that you have to make this thing way productive. So yeah, again, I will delve into this much more deep, and then I'll probably put our video out for you guys about this one. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is a quick showcase about the Homestead System that's coming up next week. I'll have a video out dedicated about this one pretty soon. So let's go next to the collab events. The next big event that is coming up is the collab event, that is the Duck event. CoA vacation will be the first one. So this is just your login rewards for 7 days. Pretty good rewards, I would say. Some pulls here, around 5 gacha pulls for your pet, and then some ticket here. But the big one here is for those who don't have the Supreme title and they don't want a gacha for it, there is a free SS title here. It is not as strong as the Supreme one, however it is very similar. You're only losing around 1% damage bonus there, and around 1% crit damage over here, but the rest is very similar. You don't have the gold gain as well. That's also but it's not really that big of a deal. The passive here as well, you do not have it on the quirky one, but you do have a little bit of elemental enhance. Not that much, just around 6 elemental enhance, but that's about it. However, this is super good. It's really good for your alts as well, because you don't have to get the Supreme one on your alt. On your main alt, you can give you a main alt to use the quirky encounter. It is not as strong as the Supreme one, but it is the second strongest title you can get, and you get this one for free just for logging in. The last thing here is something like the Duck Bear. These are like homestead decorations that you're going to be needing to level up your homestead stuff. You have a telephone as well. That's also another homestead decoration thing. People are going to be having a lot of fun with their homestead. I'm actually very curious to see how people are going to be designing their homesteads and stuff. The next one is this Duck, more of the Duck collaboration. So this will be unlocking day after day. You're not going to have it fully unlocked like this. So it is going to be a timely thing that's going to be unlocking every single day. You're going to have some particular quests that you need to do, or take a photo, stuff like that. Find some ducks all over the place, get some rewards here. You're going to be getting these Duck coins that is going to be filling up your counter down here, around 100 per day, all the way to day 11. So they will give you 200, and then boom, you're gonna be getting a full reward. So the rewards here will be some emoticon here, like some emojis, and then an avatar frame here. Not so many people care about that. You're gonna have some homestead decoration here, a fridge for your food, And then you're gonna have 5 pulls here, and then you're gonna be getting a transformation here that can transform you to the big duck. This is something like the one punch one. And then at the end, you're gonna be getting a full mount skin. So this is actually pretty good. This is how it looks. This is the mount skin, and I do believe this should give you progress on your mount collection. So for those who don't know, every time you get a mount, you do get a collection progress here. So I do believe this should give you an extra collection. So you should be at 2 if you do not have any other mount, and you need only 1 more. So try and gacha for something and get this buff here. So fast as lightning, super good buff, gives you 10 movement speed every time you dodge. Really good buff to have. It's so much easier. It's so much easier to like maneuver around the battlefield once you have this passive activated. So yeah, this will be possible for you to get for free. You just have to do whatever they tell you to do on that particular day. Like day 4, you need to do a conch race. That's all you need to do, and then you're gonna be able to get the rewards. There's also some decorations on each day here. Cool things to have. So it's a really good thing to have. Your house is gonna be full of duck stuff. Just keep that in mind, because it's coming at the same time with the Homestead event. So it is kind of understandable how everyone is gonna have a duck themed house, at least for the first week or 2 weeks, or even first month of the player housing system unlocking. The next event here is for the whales, for those people who are gonna be spending. So we have a new top-up event that is happening. This is completely different with the one that gives you the mystic cut. So this is a whole new event. So if you have the mystic cut and you spent $400 or $500 for that one, they want you to spend another $400 or $500 for this one. You're gonna be getting really good things here, a lot of enhancement funds, which is super good. And then you're going to be getting some insignia bags over here. So it's not really, I mean, everyone can get the first one for free. You spending your $10 or your $0 here should give you this. It doesn't really require any points. They give you 20,000 gold, which is, you know, it is here now there. You're gonna be getting some tickets here, and then some circuit. So it's just to make you open up this page. But after that, the rewards just become really good. Like I can already mouth water on like the 3000 points one, because you do get 30 stain mirrors. This is a time gated resource, so this should give you access to your 5-piece class set effect really quickly if you have like if you've not been doing your elite temple of it runs, right? You do get 50 hex serums over here, which is super good, and a lot of enhancement funds. The tickets plus 13 are no longer really a big deal, to be honest, right now. If you're spending this much, you don't really care about the plus 13 tickets. These are basically potents for you. These are potent catalysts over here, right? But when you go over here, then you start getting the big ones, not even this one. The 10,000, it's okay. Here, maybe the enhancement fund is the good one. Down here at 100 Deciriums is super good. You can start wishing for the big pay-to-win weapons, right? You can start doing your prayers on hex chests using these Deciriums, and then 40 million enhancement fund again, which is a lot of gold. And then on the 30,000 point, you start getting your big insignia ones, insignia pouches here, which are selection. These are not random. You can select whatever you want. And the big one, the moment you spend 50,000, okay, not 50, so it's around $400 if I'm not wrong. You can get your last reward over here, which is a selectable, which gives you access to the best in slot, the Azir insignia. This thing costs around 200 million to get. Just one of it, so I can understand why it is such a big deal. It is super strong as well, probably one of the strongest insignias in the game at the moment. So yeah, you can be able to get one here if you're someone who can actually afford to do it. But for the other people, low spenders and free to play, you're probably gonna be getting your 20,000 gold here, and then maybe you spend something a little bit, and then you get yourself at least one well, not even a selection, is a chance to get an orange insignia over here, a 10% chance. So you know what, good luck guys for those who are going to spend at least $10 also to get this. And then the last thing I want to be talking about is the new thing that's going to be in the summer summon. So on your summertide summon, you're going to be having a new reward over here, and that is the Duck insignia. This is a really beautiful insignia. It is the best in slot insignia you can get for your headwear. This goes into your outfit, not your normal helmet, right? So this is a completely different insignia, and it gives you 3% damage to bosses at level 1. If you max this out to level 3, this will give you a 5% damage to bosses, and the shield break efficiency over here. So let me just confirm how much that is. That will be, you're gonna get 10% shield break efficiency and 5% damage to bosses. So damage to bosses is super good. That is such a super good insignia. This is a must-have insignia, so you really want to save up your pulls. If you do have pulls, you want to save up all your pulls. Sell your gold right now if it is a good thing to do. You want to look at the market if it's actually worth it, because a lot of people are going to be selling their gold on launch day, that is October 9th. So you might want to try and get more gems for your gold at the moment, because the prices are gonna go lower, because everybody's gonna be trying to sell their gold to do this gacha. This is a really one. You want 3 copies of this so that you can level it up, because you need 3 copies, right? 3 copies of this to level it up to max, and it should be such a good insignia for you. And that is it for the showcase of the event that are going to be coming on October 9th. It's actually a pretty good collaboration event, and I'm kind of hyped for this, and I'm really hyped for the Homestead system. I'm going to be checking that out in more in-depth in the coming days, and I'm going to release a full guide about the Homestead system very soon. So thanks guys for watching, and if you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.